with-naomi, and I'm going to take you through a vinyasa today. We are going to flow like water today, so as always, we're going to start slow, and then we'll start to pick up the pace, combine our movements together, and make them smooth. So we're going to get started. I'm going to have you start on your backs in whatever feels comfortable. So before we start to flow, we get grounded in our bodies. So come to comfort in your body, whatever that might be. Legs might plant. Supta Baddha Konasana in your legs, that soles of your feet touching, knees fall out wide. And then allow yourself to settle and sink into the earth, into the mat. Get grounded here. Allow that space in between your shoulder blades to sink down. Allow your belly to really relax with the exhale. Allow your feet to fall out. Get heavy through the base of your head. And start to grow the breath, lengthening through your inhales and exhales. And just begin to notice how you feel today in your body, in your thoughts, in your spirit. Stepping onto your mat and into your practice is like stepping into a river. And it's different every day because our bodies change from day to day. What we need and what we would like to feel changes from day to day. One of my favorite sayings about the practice is that you could be a drop, a stream, or a raging river. As long as you allow flow, you're in your practice. So take note of what you are today, how you feel today. And then ask yourself how you would like to feel. And allow that to guide your intention for practice. A drop, a stream, or a raging river, it doesn't matter which, as long as you're in the flow. How would you like to feel? Take a deep breath in through your nose, let your belly rise, let your chest expand. And then open your mouth to exhale. 2 more times. Deep breath in through your nose, fill it all the way, expand to the ceiling. Big open mouth, exhale. Take your fullest breath in. And your fullest breath out. Start to seal your lips closed. Breathe in and out through your nose, flowing your Ujjayi breath, constricting the back of your throat so that breath has slight texture to it as it comes in and out. And start to bring your knees in towards your chest and rock from side to side. Feeling your lower back, your outer hips, maybe pausing on one side and then the other if you need to. And then eventually you'll drop your knees to the right side. Let your arms tee out for a gentle spinal twist as we get started. Gaze can stay up high. Maybe it goes over your left shoulder. Take a deep breath in, fill that left ribcage up with breath. Big breath out. Can you pull belly to spine? Hold belly to spine. Bring both knees back through center. Rock it out from side to side. And then slowly start to drop your knees to the left side. Gentle spinal twist, gaze can stay up high or over the right shoulder. Deep breath in, flood the right ribcage this time with breath. Big breath out, pull belly to spine. Hold that core engagement. Bring both knees back through center, rock it out from side to side. And then hands meet your shins if they're not already there. Start to rock back and forth. Back and forth. It feels good. Do it a couple of times until you rock into your tabletop, hands and knees. You come to all fours. Start to move into cat-cows. You let your inhale drop your belly, arch your back, and you send your gaze up high. For the exhale, you round through your spine, bring chin to chest, maybe close your eye. Inhale, expand into your cow pose. And exhale to reverse the curve. Do 3 more on your own. Allow any other organic movements that you need to come to your practice, to your body. And then at the end of your 3rd movement, you'll come to a neutral spine, so no arch in your back. In your tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. You'll tuck your toes, take a breath in. As you exhale, you'll let your knees hover. Hug belly to spine. You can dome through your upper back. Stay for 3, for 2, for 1. Lift your hips downward, facing dog. Start to pedal out through your feet and bend through your knees, coming into your lower body today. And then as you arrive into stillness, take your feet hips width or wider if you have tight legs. Maybe bending through your knees so you can send your tailbone up a little bit higher. And then push your chest towards your legs, engaging your shoulders as well as your lower body. Start to walk your feet towards your hands. You come to the top of your mat for your ragdoll. In ragdoll, take your feet wide, bend your knees a little bit or a lot. Maybe clasp opposite elbows and sway from side to side. If your weight is in your heels, send it forward, and if your knees are locked, soften through your knees. Touch in the chest to elongate the back of your neck. Maybe even trying to look at your belly button. And then release your hands. Heel toe your feet to hips width or together. And with your inhale, lift up halfway, bring hands to your shins, roll shoulders away from your ears, and exhale, fold forward. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift, and you pull your heels apart. Exhale to fold forward. 1 more time, halfway lift, go long through your spine, take a proud chest to the floor, and exhale to fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach your arms up high, palms might touch overhead, gaze might go up, and then bring hands to your heart. Take a moment and close your eyes. Ask yourself 1 more time, how do you want to feel from your practice, and let that be your intention today. Take a deep breath in, you magnify that feeling, that intention with breath. With sealed lips, breathe out, you seal it down to your heart. Bring your arms down beside you, palms face forward for a grounded mountain pose. Shoulders roll back, tailbone drops down. Can you knit your lower rib cage in to engage through your core? With your inhale, reach your arms up, rise up, send your gaze up. As you exhale, forward fold, knees can bend on the way down. Halfway lift, you create space to your chest. And then with the exhale, you fold, you let that space go. Plant your hands down, step back to a high plank. The top of your push-up today, shoulders over wrists. So we're gonna hold and pause. If you feel a sway in your hips or a dip in your hips, you wanna lift them shoulder height. Tailbone slightly tucks down, take a breath in. As you exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes. Pull your heart forward, tuck the tailbone down, and now lower all the way down like a push-up. Belly, chest, and forehead touch down on the mat. Inhale to peel your chest up, cobra, heart lifts up, and then lower down. Move your hands back about 1 inch. Elbows will lift a little bit higher. Now peel your chest up, cobra. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Maybe hands hover, pause and breathe in. Lower down with the exhale. 1 more time, cobra, heart lifts. Hands lift, this time feet lift, locust variation. Stay for 1 breath in. Let your exhale lower you down. Push back to a child's pose. A stretch for your low back, and then pause for your body a moment to check in. And then slowly breathe in, breathe out. Make your way into downward facing dog. With your inhale, send your right leg up high. 3 like downward facing dog. Flex your toes down towards the mat. And pause here. Take a breath in. And exhale, bring knee to nose. Inhale, reach your right leg up high. Exhale, bring knee to nose. Inhale, reach your right leg up high. Exhale, step it in between your hands, find a low lunge. Come to your fingertips, send your gaze forward, heart looks forward. As you exhale, step forward to a forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, roll long through your spine. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, rise to stand, reach your arms up high. Bring your hands to your heart. Hands down beside you, palms face forward. Inhale, we'll begin again, reach your arms up, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, knees can bend. Inhale, halfway lift, grow long. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, sweep your left leg up high. Three-legged downward facing dog. Flex your toes down and we pause here. Push your chest towards your back. Send your gaze to your right big toe. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach your left leg up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it up high. Exhale, step it in between your hands, find a low lunge. Left foot underneath you. Come to your fingertips, broaden your heart forward. Take a breath in. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, find length, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach your arms up high. Forward fold, we continue to flow into your breath. Halfway lift, grow long through your spine. Plant your hands down, step back, high plank, the top of your push-up. Take a breath in, lean forward on your toes and lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Let your forehead touch on the mat. Inhale, cobra heart lifts. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Let your kneecaps lift. Engage your legs. Push the ground away, high plank. Downward facing dog. One more breath in. Breath out. Send your right leg up high, breathe in. As you exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach your right leg up high. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Inhale, come to your fingertips, look forward. Exhale to step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Rise up, touch the sky, breathe in. Forward fold, empty your breath. Halfway lift, grow long through your spine. Plant your hands, right foot steps back, left leg sweeps up high, free leg downward facing dog with your exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg goes up high. Step it in between your hands. Low lunge, come to your fingertips, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale to grow long. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to stand, reach your arms up high. Exhale, forward fold, empty the breath. Halfway lift, create space. Exhale, plant your hands, high plank to lower, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, heart lifts, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips go high. Take a breath in. Breath goes out. Inhale, lift up your heels. Exhale, bend through your knees, walk step or jump, top of your space. Halfway lift, breathe in, grow long. Exhale, fold. Chair pose with the breath in. Feet come together, hips sit low, arms reach up high. Shoulders roll down. Inner thighs squeeze. Biceps by your ears if they can be. Sit just a little bit lower. Now see if you can pull your heels apart. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, create some space through your chest. Exhale, plant your hands high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your right leg up high, breathe in. Exhale, knee to your nose, curl it. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Find a crescent lunge, a high lunge. Arms and chest rise up. Here we settle into the pose with breath, maybe with depth. If you're seeking depth in the pose, first firm up through the back leg, squeeze through the back glute. Pull your ribcage down towards your hips. And then, if there's more to see here, you plunge forward through your lunge. Take one more breath in. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Feet change, heel to arch alignment. You can see your right big toe here. Bring your hands to your heart. A high skandasana to the left side. So you will turn your right foot in, left foot out. Come into a side lunge. It's high, so we're not sinking down low. We're working strength here. You have the option to pop the right toes up. Now, you're squeezing your glute back, so you might need to curl, pull left hip crease back, chest comes down, take a breath in, and a breath out. Warrior 2 to the front of the mat. Pause and stay, get your stability. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Big side body stretch. And then with the next exhale, you're gonna windmill the arms down. Take it home to downward facing dog. The vinyasa is just an option. It's a transition that you're free to take or leave. Send your left leg up high, breathe in. Exhale, knee to your nose, curl. Inhale, send your left leg up high. Exhale, step it in between your hands. A high crescent lunge, rise through your chest, rise through your arms. Firm through the back thigh. Firm through the back glutes. Rib cage knits in. Now, if there's more to explore, come lower in your left knee lunge. And then pause. We hold our poses to notice how we feel, to notice the breath, to deepen through breath. Open up warrior 2, feet change heel to arch alignment. Arms go east to west. Bring your hands to your heart. Skandasana to your right leg. So turn your left foot in slightly, turn your right foot out. Chest down, stick your booty back, and then hug right hip crease in. Pause here. Your chest will not drop lower than your hips or your right knee, and you're not sinking down into this lunge. Come forward, left leg, warrior 2. Flip your front palm, reverse warrior, reach up and back, big side body stretch. Then windmill all the way down. Find your downward facing dog. Vinyasa or not, your choice. Take a breath in and a breath out. Let's flow like water. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, walk step or jump top of your space. Halfway lift, grow long. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, sit low, reach your arms high. This time with the exhale, chest down, sweep your arms back. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, create space. Exhale, plant your hands, down dog or vinyasa. Your inhale, bring your heart forward. Exhale, the downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up, breathe in. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step it forward. High crescent lunge, rise to stand, breathe in. Open up warrior 2 with the breath out. High skanda to the left side. Pause. Inhale, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Take it all the way home, downward facing dog. Option to go back to chaturanga. Up dog, heart lifts. Down dog, hips high. Left leg goes up high, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, open up warrior 2. Hands to heart, high skanda to the right side. Pause. Grow strong to that right glute. Warrior 2, come forward. Inhale, reverse, reach up and back. Exhale to chaturanga or down dog. You decide. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more time. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk over, jump top of your space. Halfway lift, create that space. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, chair pose, reach your arms high. Exhale, chest down, sweep your arms back. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands. Can you jump back to chaturanga? Low plank. Inhale, up dog, heart forward. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Send your right leg high, breathe in. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, open up warrior 2. High skanda to the left side. Warrior 2 to the front. Reverse warrior, reach up and back. Take it all the way home, down dog. Left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it up high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, open up warrior 2. High skanda to the right side. Warrior 2 to the front. Reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. Inhale, up dog, heart lifts. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Take a breath in and a breath out. Drop your knees. Kick your legs out to one side and come onto your back. Let your feet plant down. Knock your knees in, take your feet out wide. Hand to your heart, hand to your belly, slow down the breath. Bring your knees into your chest. Start to rock back and forth, until you land in your boat pose. So in your boat, your feet can be planted, proud chest here, or legs can come up. I like to flex my feet towards my face. Proud chest here, tall spine with your inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale to come up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come up. One more, inhale. Exhale, come up. Pause. You're going to cross your legs. Rock back. Come forward. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Start to walk your hands towards your feet. Come to the back of your mat. You're going to take your feet out wide for a malasana squat. Heels in, toes out, high or low squat. Try to keep your heels down. So this might take you up higher, and that's okay. Your bra maybe through your hips here. Hands can come to your thighs or elbows to your inner thighs. And then you're gonna plant your hands down and frog hop forward. Hands to heart, malasana squat. Hands plant down, hop it forward. Hands to heart, malasana squat. Hop it forward. One more time, hands to heart, proud chest. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more breath in. As you exhale, rise to stand. Stand at the top of your mat. Mountain pose, you stand in your power, proud chest, engaged core, tailbone going down. Inhale to reach your arms up high. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, lower down to your belly. So high plank first, get stable, and then lower down, come to your belly. Bring your forehead down on the mat with your inhale. Bring your arms down, your palms face down. Lift your legs up and spread your toes. Lift your hands higher than your hips. You're in locust pose. Keep breathing. It's really easy to hold the breath here. Keep your gaze down. Let the back of your neck get long. Lift up, breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Bring an ear to the mat. Bend your knees. Want to walk your legs from side to side. And then legs come down. Hands underneath your shoulders. Let's move into child's pose, hips to heels. A moment to touch down to the earth. Once more, get grounded. And then maybe arms come down beside you. You rest through your shoulders. You might clasp onto your heels. Maybe bring a sway into your forehead from side to side. And then when you're ready to move, first, lengthen through the breath. Check in with yourself and with your intention. Know what you need from your next moments on the mat. Then use that feeling, that information that you have to guide how you move throughout the rest of your class. Slowly make your way into downward facing dog. Get grounded through your hands. Push your chest towards your legs. Let your gaze drop in between your feet or your legs. And then with your inhale, send your right leg up high. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to your nose. You curl it. Inhale, right leg lifts up high. Exhale, step it in between your hands. High crescent lunge. Reach your arms and your chest up high. Get firm through the back leg. Warrior two, open it up. Get stable through your stance. We've been here before. Look down at your right big toe. It's visible. Hands to your heart. High skanda to the left leg. Warrior two, you bounce forward. This time reverse warrior to side angle lunge. Right arm down, left arm reaches up. Pull your heart, pull your chest up and back, creating space through your chest. So instead of trying to touch the ground, think of leaning your heart back and stacking through your shoulders. And if you're dropping your head down, if your right ear touches your right shoulder, pick it up. Let your spine go long from tailbone to the crown of your head. Reverse triangle, straight through the right leg. Reach up, reach back. As you exhale, come to a low lunge. Sweep your right leg up high. Three-legged downward facing dog. Bend your knee, roll your hip open. Straighten your right leg, reach it up high. Step it into downward facing dog. Inhale to send your left leg up high. Exhale, knee to your nose, curl it in. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, step it in between your hands. High crescent lunge. Reach up through your arms, reach up through your chest, firm through the back thigh, engage through the core. Open up warrior two. Feet change heel to arch alignment. Left big toe is visible. High skanda to the right side. Booty goes back, chest comes down. Bounce forward, warrior two. Reverse warrior, reach up and back, big side body stretch, this time to side angle. Left forearm, left thigh, right arm reaches up. Maybe you extend the left arm down, but you're not trying to touch down. You're creating space through your chest, trying to stack shoulder blades. Send your hips forward. Can you come a little bit lower through your lunge? Can you send your right arm overhead? Stay here for a breath in, a breath out. Reverse triangle, straighten your left leg. Reach up, reach back. Rebend the left knee. As you come down, low lunge, pause here, lift the back heel up. Hands plant down, send your left leg straight up high. Bend your knee, roll your hip open. Downward facing dog. Roll forward into a high plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Peel your chest up, cobra. Lower all the way down. Interlace your hands at your low back. Locust. Inhale, lift your chest. Lift your legs, spread your toes. Send your bound arms to the back wall or whatever is behind you. If you need to unbind, that's okay. Lift hands higher than the hips. Take a breath in. Lower all the way down. Hands underneath your shoulder. Tuck your toes, but come into a child's pose. So toes are tucked underneath you. Forearms are forward. Rest your elbows and forearms down. Look in between your hands. And then you're going to come up into a forearm tabletop. You're going to send your feet back behind you. And you're in a forearm plank. Heart comes forward. Stay here. Breathe. And we're here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly lower down to your hips. Untuck your toes. Elbows are down. Bring them underneath your shoulders. Sphinx pose. Heart comes forward. Elbows drag towards your heels. If you're sinking your head down into your shoulders, lift it out. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Forehead touches down. Child's pose. Pull your hips to your heels. Big toes come together. This time you relax. Let your forehead rest down. Maybe clasp back onto your heels. Take one breath in. One breath out. And make your way into downward facing dog. your hands. Engage your legs. With your inhale, send your right leg straight up high. As you exhale, pull your knee to your nose. Inhale, right leg goes up high. Exhale, step it in between your hands. High crescent lunge with your arms up high. Open up, warrior two. Feet change. High skanda to the left leg. Heart goes down, booty goes back. Bounce forward, warrior two. Reverse warrior, reach up and back. To your side, angle lunge, right arm down, left arm lifts up first. Then you send it overhead, palm faces down. You hold this space in your chest, and then you reach your right arm forward. It's like you're holding a beach ball overhead. Biceps are by ears. Can you sit lower through your lunge? Send your hips forward, engage your core, smile. Bring your hands to your heart, and now low skandasana to the left leg. You will flex your right toes up, and hands can plant down here. Left heel, you're working to put it down on the mat, and you might be high, you might be low. So whatever feels best for you, maybe hands are at heart. Move to low skanda to the right leg. Elbow into inner thigh. Hips sit low, or maybe they're up high. Move it back around to the left side. Low skandasana to your low lunge. Left leg is forward, so you're facing the opposite way of where you were before. Hands plant down, left leg rises up high, three-legged downward facing dog. Pause here. Roll forward, high plank, left leg hovers, and then you're gonna step your left foot back behind your right leg. Wild thing, lift up your hips, left knee is bent, right leg is long, left arm reaches back behind you. Come around to high plank. Take a breath in, down dog or vinyasa. Your inhale pulls your heart forward. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Take a breath in, and a breath out. Send your left leg up high, breathe in. Exhale, knee to your nose, curling. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, step it into your hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. High skanda to the right side, hands to heart, chest down. Bounce forward, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse, reach up and back. To your side, angle lunge, left arm down, right arm up to start. Maybe left arm extends all the way down. Heart goes forward towards the ceiling. Reach your right arm overhead. Send your left arm forward. Send your hips forward. Lean back. Can you get lower through your lunge? Hold your body where it is, bring hands to heart. Low skandasana to the right side. Left toes pop up. High or low, you choose. Sink your hips down as low as they go. To the left side, low skandasana, stay low. Maybe hands are at heart here. All the way back to the right side. Move through skandasana to your low lunge. Hands plant down. Right leg lifts up high, three-legged downward facing dog. Pause here. Roll forward, high plank. Right leg is hovering. Step it back behind you, wild thing. Right knee is bent, left leg is long. Lift your hips, reach your right arm overhead. Come all the way around, high plank. Take a breath in. Chaturanga with the exhale. Inhale, up dog, heart lifts. Exhale, down dog, hips go high. Take a breath in, and a breath out. With your inhale, lift up your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, walk separate jump top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Chair pose, sit low, reach your arms high. As you exhale, chest down, sweep your arms down. Inhale, chair pose, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Take your feet wide for Malasana, yogic squat. Heels in, toes out, elbows to your inner thigh. And this time you can stay here for 3 breaths or take flight crow pose. For crow, I like to plant my hands down and then I lift my hips so that I can bring my feet in. And then I bend my elbows or bring your knees to the backs of your arms. Send your gaze forward so your chin is lifted. Lift up one foot, lift up the other foot. Wherever you land, breathe. We'll meet in child's pose. Bring your arms down beside you, clasp onto your heels, let your forehead sway from side to side. A moment to ground before we start to flow once more. Make your next breath a little bit deeper than the last. Check in with that intention that you set. How do you want to feel from your practice? And if movement will help that, make your way into downward facing dog. Push down into your knuckle pads, into your finger pads. Let the crown of your head drop down, gaze goes back behind you. With your inhale, send your right leg up high. Exhale, move to your nose. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step it in between your hands. High crescent lunge, reach up. Open up, warrior two. High skanda to the left. Warrior two, bounce forward. Flip your front palm, reverse, reach up and back. As you exhale, side angle lunge. Reach your left arm overhead. Reach your right arm forward. Sit lower through the lunge. Lean back. Hands to your heart. Low skandasana to the left side. Pause here. Now we turn to the left. Low lunge. Right hand will plant down, left arm lifts up this time, an easy twist to the left. Left arm goes back. Sweep your left leg all the way up and back. Three-legged downward facing dog. Bend your knee, roll the hip open. Now flip your dog. Both knees are bent in flip dog, hips lift up. Left arm reaches overhead. Flip it all the way back around. Down dog or vinyasa. Send your left leg up high, breathe in. Exhale, move to your nose. Inhale, left leg goes high. Step it in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. High skanda to the right side. Bounce forward, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse, reach up and back. Side angle, left arm down, right arm reaches up, then overhead, then both arms reach overhead. Hands to your heart, low skanda to the right side. Pause. Turn to the right, low lunge. Back to where you started, right foot is forward, left hand plants, right arm lifts, you twist to the right side. Right hand comes down, right leg sweeps up high, three-legged downward facing dog. Bend your knee, roll your hip open, option to flip your dog. Right foot lands behind your left, both knees bend, hips lift, right arm reaches back. Turn it all the way around. Final vinyasa, or maybe just to down dog. Take a deep breath in, and then open up, exhale. Right leg lifts up high. As you exhale, right knee to right wrist, come to a half pigeon. Your left leg goes back behind you. Hands plant beside you, lift up, create space to breathe. And then start to sink down. Arms start to reach forward. Chest comes down. As you start to relax into this shape, wherever you land, start to soften. Maybe through your hips, maybe through that space in between your eyebrows, maybe in your thoughts. And hands will plant down. You'll lift your chest up. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Sweep your right leg all the way up and back. And then touch down, downward facing dog. Left leg rises up high. As you exhale, left knee to left wrist. Right leg goes back behind you. Hands plant down, and then you lift your chest up, create space. And then you fold, you let it go. Reaching arms in front of you. Letting your hips sink down, chest sinks down, maybe forehead touches down on the mat. And this time, with your inhale, can you inflate the space in between your shoulder blades? And as you exhale, can you come closer towards the earth? Hands plant down. You'll lift your chest up, a different transition. This time you'll just swing your right leg around. Landing on your mat, you will start to make your way onto your back. Let your feet plant down. And then bring your left foot on top of your right thigh for figure 4. Bring your right knee into your chest. Interlace your hands at the back of your right thigh. And then pull your right knee towards you as you push your left knee out behind you. And then you'll extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. You'll release your hands, and then you'll grab the back of your right calf. Lift your shoulders up for this, and then you'll just pull forehead to knee. That's a little lower back stretch. And you'll release it, let it go. Come down to the mat. Take your feet wide and windshield wiper from side to side. Feet back to hips width. Left foot on top of your right foot on top of your left thigh. Left knee into chest. Interlace your hands at the back of your left thigh. Pull your left knee in. Send your right knee forward. And then extend your left leg up towards the ceiling. Interlace your hands at the back of your left calf this time. Pull your head up to your knee. Lower back stretch. And then let it go. Bring your feet wide down to the mat. Windshield wiper left and right. Let your knees touch and let your feet go out wide for constructive rest. Bring a hand to your heart and a hand to your belly. Let your inhale rise your body up towards the ceiling. Let your exhale sink you down into the earth. And then slowly bring knees into your chest. Rock it out from side to side. Option to stay here. Maybe transition to knee circles or happy baby, feet to the ceiling. Knees down towards your armpits, feet stand at the ceiling. And then you can rock it out from side to side. You might come to stillness, where you sink your tailbone down and broaden wide through your seat. We'll keep that sway. And then straighten one leg and then the other. Bring your knees back together to center. Right knee hugs in, left leg stays long. Hug right knee to right armpit. You go wide, halfway in a moving pose. And then bring it across your body, spinal twist. Let your right arm fall out, palm facing up. Gaze up higher over your right shoulder. Take a deep breath in, flood the right ribcage with breath. Big exhale, bring belly to spine. Hold that core engagement, bring both knees back through center. Rock it out from side to side. Left knee stays, right leg goes long. Left knee to left armpit, you take it wide. And then across your body, spinal twists. Left knee goes over the right side. Left arm falls out, gaze up higher over the left shoulder. Breath in, flood the left rib cage. Breath out, pull belly to spine. And then you hold that core engagement. Bring both knees back through center. And rock it out from side to side. If there are final movements you need to close out your practice, feel free to find them. Otherwise, you'll wrap your forearms around your shins. You'll bring your head up to your knees, giving yourself a squeeze, and thank you for this body, this breath, this time. You'll release into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Your legs will go out wide, and you'll take up space on your mat. If you would like a longer Shavasana, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, we will stay and then wake up together. Slowly begin to lengthen your inhales and exhales, growing the breath just like you did at the beginning of practice. Bring movement into your fingers and into your toes. Let that movement radiate up through your wrists and ankles until you can reach your arms overhead. Bring your legs together, point your toes, big full body stretch. And then turn over onto your right or left side, taking a moment to pause, to check in, and to notice how you feel. Use the strength of your hands to push down as you rise up into a seat. Coming to whatever feels comfortable. And then in your seat, you will grow tall through your spine, or let your shoulders roll back. Take a deep breath in through your nose, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head down towards your chest, acknowledging this time you took, whether you were a drop, a stream, a raging river, you join the flow of your practice to be here as you are. And I thank you for letting me guide you through practice. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.